And boy, am I hyped up for this one. This is going to be the match of the circuit, even. A 3v3 between Fireborn Gaming and Illusional Gaming, and as you see it, both of them undefeated. So who will take the first loss? And neither team are going to be wanting to take it, so it's going to be one hell of a fight. It's creativity early, bar down and out. Silverall up for it, does get the flip reset, almost gets the shot on, but this is shambles right now in front of the goal for Fireborn. And Illusion off to a good start, but it is still all at 0. But creativity has an open net to shoot at, and they do take the lead. Illusional Gaming had the pressure on from the first second, and they do end up scoring the first goal with it as well. And oh my, if this sets the tone, we're in for something different. Explosion takes the pass one. Silverall tries to go for the 50. Not the greatest 50 though, but he still stays in it. MDT, that's a bit of an awkward jump in. Creativity just does get the clear out, and Holy all the way from the back side. Up for it now as well. No defender up, but he misses it. Only 12 boost in the tank for Silverall, and AMDT will take control. Henrik. Creativity fakes out Unholy, but Unholy will still stay in for a little bit. And that's something you're going to see these teams do a little bit more. It's just to have one person stay in. That's not the greatest clear from Silverall. But they're going to be staying in a little bit more, a little bit. Maybe about you thinking like why is he there? They're just waiting in case something goes wrong or a ball ends up getting past them upfield. MDT beats Henrik. Unholy is back, the defensive man. That's not the greatest clear out though. Explosion will come in from behind and get it out better though. Silverall, good 50. Dropping in front of the goal. Unholy gets the free shot on it though. That is backboard. Two defenders up for it. Surely one of them gets it. AMDT does so indeed. Now that's up high. Explosion up for it. Dropping down. Getting on the second touch. No, he can. Henrik to mid. Creativity read that very nicely. Can't get the second touch, but only missed it. But only did get a touch, so now they're back. Silverall puts it right back into attack, and this is just going down the field like they're playing ping pong. Explosion trying to end that game of ping pong. Now MDT with a little bit of time pops it up past one. That is not in just yet. Creativity also couldn't get it in. Well, Illusional Gaming definitely have the most chances right now. It's 5 shots for them and only 1 coming out from Fireborn. Silverall up high once again, 42 boost. AMDT is up for it. Henrik does get the save. Creativity now from behind, puts it up high. Explosion can't go for that for he 0 boost. AMDT gets it past 2. Unholy now a little bit awkward. Just after boosting, put himself in a less awkward position. Still not the greatest clear out, and they are still back on defense. AMDT shot. Saved by Unholy. Henrik, can he get the redirect? Yes, he can, but Silverall is back nicely for it. That's a very good 50 by Silverall. After that as well, Henrik gets back just in time. AMDT up high, off the backboard. Anybody there? No, Explosion will take that under control. Past Creativity. Can he get the 50 on Silverall as well? Yes, he can. And he drops it down for Unholy. And what a play coming in from Explosion here. Popping it past 1, immediately popping it up. An incredible 50 on the 16-meter goal line. Henrik up high. MDT. That is a good equalizer now. The team who has had the most chances, probably not too happy with that one. And that is a good bounce shot from Henrik as well. Explosion with the redirect, but that is off to the side. That very much could have gone in. Henrik to mid. There's a little bit of an awkward rotation there by him, putting himself out of the play. Not reading that none of his teammates were actually there. It's past Silverall. And that is going to be the weakness of Illusional Gaming. And these teams seem to be a polar opposite thus far. As in Fireborn Gaming, a very defensive team and wanting to go on that counter attack. Unholy also in 2v2, most of the time sitting far back. And Illusional Gaming, being that attacking team, just constantly trying to force the pressure, force the issue to the other side. But thus far, Fireborn dealing with that pressure very well. And with 45 seconds left to go in a tied game, it is quite likely we see an overtime as Unholy rips a shot. Henrik up for it, right into Silver though. Unholy can pop it up for himself. Is he going to go up for that? Yes, 50 boost in the tank, misses the double touch. Explosion also misses the open net. Silver does get the clear out. And this is neck and neck right now. What do you expect to see from two teams who are 4-0? Good clear out from Henrik. AMDT up high. Creativity is probably going to turn for that after he grabs the boost. Yes, he does. Henrik, good read on it though. Silver off the ceiling. That is dropping down, and that was not the greatest clear, but into overtime we go. And who would have expected it? Well, probably a lot of people. Thanks so much for the follow as well, Scrubs the boy. But there's more things I care about right now, and that is this overtime. What a match this is. Both 4-0. And now we're, oh my god, AMDT! I thought it was finished with that ball, but no, he came back for those leftovers. Explosion off the wall. Henrik from behind, can't get the double. Now Unholy with the shot. Way too weak, and AMDT will get the clear out. Creativity tries to pre-flip. Misses the ball though, and Explosion is under control again. With 100 boost to his name. Jason to the corner, and Silver will get that out easily. Creativity good on the boost timing there. Can he beat Explosion? No, Explosion is just a little bit quicker and a little bit of a better position to take that out. MDT will beat Explosion to that ball. And a backboard. Shot from Explosion! Creativity safe though. Creativity will get the clear out. A little bit awkward and double commits in defense there. Silver got called off for it. And that's what you like to see coming in from communication from either side, that if both of them are going for it, that you see one of them or flip out of it or just not go for it halfway and just trust their team. Explosion, can you get the redirect? Oh my god, he almost could! Off the bar and out! There's so many incredible chances, just barely off. And one of them at some point is going to be scored, and it's going to be an absolute boomer. It's going to be a very nice goal, an absolutely gorgeous one. Good mechanics from Creativity off the wall there as well to get that mid. Splashing, or Explosion. I do apologise. NBT couldn't get the clear out. Explosion was there quickly, but now the defensive side all of a sudden is very disadvantageous as AMDT takes the pass with Henrik. Almost gets the save, but AMDT will put that in after 2 minutes of overtime. And this is what goes wrong. We have a very defensive playstyle for Unholy. You get a very, very unfavorable challenge. And Illusional Gaming take that first game, but yeah, not comfortably so. This is very high potential to go to a game 5. Your voice is going to die. The defense. Yeah, it wasn't great. 2 players, I think one double commits or something on that attack, and then Unholy was too far back to challenge immediately and allow his teammates to come back behind him. And it was just in an awkward position, but that is all. In the past game, that is something they only have to think about in the capacity of not having to do it again. But now, surely they're going to focus on this current game. Imagine me good at Rocket League, never. Yeah, same, brother. Same. Explosion. Cuts in. Creativity right there for it, though. MDT will beat Unholy. Zero boost in the tank now for him. Nowhere to collect any as well, as Creativity does seal the back boost. Good hit by Creativity there as well. Silva tries to force it past. Currently nothing really working out for both teams. Both are getting shut down immediately. And it's all up to the very tiny chances, and this could be one. A double commit from Unholy and Henrik. Explosion is there nicely. Not to take care of it though. Unholy is there to take care of it initially. Explosion Really weird jump there, but it works out. And now creativity as well flips a little bit weird. Explosion takes it past 1. Can he take it past 2 with a flip reset? Creativity is back in time though, and he took it past pretty much all defenders there. The first one he got it past already. I had time to rotate back. Silveral doesn't have to boost to recover in time. Thus won't put it on a short target, but it does get the corner steal. That is dropping down. Creativity tries to go for it. Silveral's backed off and is now able to go for it. We'll pop it up a little bit. 67 boost in attack for him. Tries to go for a demo. Uses all his boost to do absolutely nothing though. That's not a great clear by Explosion. Creativity called off. I very much like the communication coming in from Illusional Gaming. It's very, very secure, and every time they double commit, it's 1 that backs off, not 2, or that 2 still go for it. So it's perfectly 1. MDT, good block on it as well. Now Henrik, all the time in the world, is not going for it, and that completely threw off Unholy and me as well, because Henrik surely should have been going for that one. Past Henrik. Unholy's right there for the collection though. And then I'm calling it right now, there is going to be a time where Fireborn put in a long range shot and it will just go in. They collect the ball quite often at the midfield and are able to put it in as well. Or at least able to take a shot. Oh, he does get the clear. Silveral. Awkward up in the air. Misses the ball. And AimDT will get it out. Now towards mid. Who will be there first? Explosion will be there second, but does get it. 50. And oh my. I just noticed as well that I still had the music on, very unnoticeably so, but I hope none of you. It is off now. I heard some tingles in the background the whole time. But yeah, I do apologize for that. It was not meant to be the case. 0-0, and AimDT takes it past 2. Can he get that in? No, Henrik can though, and AimDT will get the credit for it. And that was off to the side, and Henrik put that in himself. You see right here, very good goal to be fair, but that's surely but should have been a save from Henrik. At least not an own goal. Explosion up high. Explosion after it again. Henrik also up for it. Oh, not feeling it too much in creativity. Doing exactly what I was talking about earlier on. With just staying up. Silveral, did he beat that defender? But Henrik will get the save this time. Off to the side, AimDT. But an incredible challenge from Explosion! And forces the equalizer right back. What a jump in from Explosion there, perfectly to the back of the net. And once again we see the equalizer. And oh my! Oh, Illusional Gaming almost immediately showed that they can do the exact same, forcing a 50 into the back of the net. That was an unfortunate touch to Explosion. Oh my! And Holy misses that. Now they're in a very awkward position defensively, and it will show almost. Henrik barely getting the save. Now with a 50, but still Fireborn is low on boost. Needs to get a clear out so they can go and collect some. And now that will happen for a little bit at least. Explosion doesn't get the greatest touch on it. Creativity also can't beat. Good challenge by Unholy. And now Illusional Gaming is low on boost as well. And they're going to be on defense probably. Good stuff from Explosion. Creativity's back with 100 though, and Henrik jumping in a little bit careless. Now that is a good jumping from Henrik from behind. They can't keep this up. Maybe the final attack tries to pinch it mid because he's low on boost. Does manage to do so. Explosion, can he catch it? Put a shot on. No, not yet. That is off the bar. And Henrik, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of your teammate. And that could have been a goal, but Henrik being a little bit too scared to just leave that to his teammate. Now fakes kickoff. Henrik just not really being on the same page as his teammates right now. Explosion has to close this distance quickly because Creativity did have all the boost, but this is the second overtime. But who will take it home this time? Silver Owl, not with the greatest touch, but that is a good bomb. Oh, good landing from Henrik onto Creativity. A little double commit coming in there. Explosion deals with it though. Down the line. Creativity. Shot. Backboard. MDC up for it. That is dropping down. Silver Owl's not going for that, and nor should he. That was way too dangerous. Good cut in by Silver Owl. Good shot as well. Is there anybody back? Henrik is going to be back in time this time. Yes, he is. I want to save from Henrik off the goal line this time. Explosion. We'll try and 50 it in once again. Does not manage to do so. Bumps the defender out. Henrik with a good challenge. Now, is he going to go for that himself? Yes, he is. Not well, though, and that is cleared off to the side very easily. Explosion missing that together with AMDT, I'm pretty sure. AMDT recovered very nicely, and Unholy just taking his time this time, recognizing the attacker is low on boost. Good pass by AMDT and Creativity puts that to the back of the net. As we have some latency issues. But what a passing play, a 3-man passing play coming out from Illusional Gaming. And that is the 2-0 for them currently. And Fireborn surely to get at least one back. But not looking amazing thus far. The shot difference just so incredibly noticeable. There were only like 4 shots on the side of Fireborn and almost 10 I think it was on the side of Illusional. And now we will go into this third game, and so important one for Fireborn if they want to keep that one, or if they want to keep that clean sheet. As I try to fix these latency issues as well. I do apologize for that. Right, we are back. I do apologize for that. I had to make sure my lag issue got fixed, so the stream and everything is nice and clear. So that should be fixed in any second. I do apologize for any inconvenience. Explosion could have put that one in for sure. And it seems to be all smooth now again. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. No my, that is a triple commit. Surely that's going to be a goal. No, it's not. That is off the post. And Fireborn got away with a ticket here while they committed a murder. Let's just say they triple committed a murder. Explosion. Good recognition there, though. Now that was off target. Now Henrik running together with Explosion. Now both of them will be kind of out of the play. Fireborn just not really opening up to the field, not really making sure they have different positioning. Just kind of both in a position where if it gets past one of them, it's past both of them. But I would very much love to see Fireborn at least take this one to not make it a clean sweep, because that is such an unfortunate way to go after you go 4-0 in the league, in the circuit. And then you just lose a 3-0. To the other team. Creativity up high, goes after it. Explosion beats him though. Explosion tries to dribble, takes it onto the wall instead. Up for a ceiling shot. Silver Owl intercepts very nicely though. Doesn't allow Explosion that time. Henrik off to the side, can't get a second touch because Creativity is going for that very quick Explosion, very controlled in the air. I love to see Explosion play. He's very consistent in his mechanics and positioning. Good demo. Does that open up the net for MDT? Oh my! It did. And now Explosion will go on the counter. I think he did get a reset there, but he's not going to do anything with that. Silver out. Good hit on that. Explosion. We'll get the clear out. Explosion. The player I said who to watch. Definitely showing why that is as he misses this shot though. It was a very tight angle and had to make it very quickly as well. So you can't blame him too much. That is a very good pass to Unholy. Unholy, can he get that in? Yes, he can. And for the first time, Fireborn take the lead in this matchup with a nice passing play by Henrik. Tried to go for the bump as well. Silver Owl forced him to jump early. And Silver Owl couldn't get the save on that. Now, can they hold on to this lead? This is what a defensive team wants, though. They want to take the lead and then just sit back, enjoy, watch a movie, and keep out any home intruders. As I think most people would. Oh my, what a redirect for Explosion to put in the second goal. And he's going out and looking for those intruders and gunning them down early with that kind of shot. What a shot by Explosion there. And it seems to be the case if Fireborn, and I don't want to jinx it, but that they will at least take a game. Very controlled in the air once again by Explosion. That is going on target. AMDT has to get back in time and actually doesn't. I was taking that easy because I thought AMDT will get back in time, but I guess not. Just a little bit too quick for him and he couldn't keep it out. 3-0 for the defensive team and for an attacking team. Surely it's possible, but going to be very difficult to do that within a minute. Creativity. Now kept putting the first one behind at least, but Unholy is back for that one. Not the greatest shot as well, not as much power as she could get behind it with that kind of shot. But obviously accuracy before power most of the time. Unholy tries to shoot. Silver takes his time and so should he. Explosion up for it as well. Well, 30 seconds left to go. I think it's looking very dire. Very dire indeed. For Illusional to take this home in a clean sweep at least. But hey, do you hear me complaining? Absolutely not, because what a match this is. This is the only game that hasn't gone to overtime. Is Fireborn taking it home with 3-0 currently. And Creativity not letting that drop just yet. Unholy also not. Henrik also not, but MDT will drop that to the ground and that will be at least the game on the board for Fireborn. And can they get the reverse sweep going even more by winning this second match? They played incredible in this match. Explosion just popping off. Together with Unholy. And I think that's what needs to happen. Because in the first two games, it was Henrik back most of the time. And he couldn't really get the saves that he needed to make. And now with Explosion and then Unholy obviously rotating back very nicely. Unholy get it past all of them, but AMDT with 41 boost should have more than enough time. Completely threw up Henrik there, now went for a power shot. Unholy gets an easy clear out. A good demo from Henrik, otherwise AMDT would be right there for the shot. Creativity past one. Henrik. And another good demo on defense to make sure the threat stays away. AMDT off to the side, and Unholy will come and pick that up. That is bouncing mid. Creativity has to do something about it. Does so indeed. Henrik now up for it as well with the bounce. Silver will be able to read that with 7 boosting attack for him. That is not the greatest hit by Creativity. Actually, it is because there were no attackers in the vicinity. Explosion does get a touch, and that's very nice. That would have been very threatening. Silver. Explosion taking all the time that he needs, and I think Explosion is the main attacking force. Henrik with a shot. Creativity stays still on the line. 6 in total. We've had 3 thus far, one of them being a forfeit, unfortunately. This one being the 4th one, and then after that, we've got our 5th one. Then we do a giveaway, and then one at night for in my time. Basically, about 4 hours from now, 4 hours and 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Nice. There will be one more NA game. And these games just are equal so long. It's absolutely nothing, or a lot happening, but nothing that threatening because they all get shut down so early. This is a chance for creativity. MDT go for the demo. Good fake out by creativity, but Silver Owl wasn't there. Now MDT also can't go for the shot, and that was a little bit of a bad commit by Unholy there. It was beat really badly, and now it's Explosion. Zero boost, can't do anything with that, and now his boost got stolen as well, which will leave him in a very bad position, especially now that he has to go for this ball. I think he did get the corner boost, takes it past 2 now. And is that just in? That is just in, and I'm not quite sure what happened to creativity. I'm pretty sure it was. But did he get bumped, or? Oh, he got slightly bumped by Unholy and thus flipped wrong. What a bump by Unholy. I mean, I guess a creativity kind of bumps into Unholy, but yeah, it doesn't matter. A goal is a goal, and this net is wide open. Didn't get the power bound, and that is a good 50 though. And now Silver Owl is not in the greatest position. Explosion will go for that himself. And this is why what needs to change with Fireborn. That Unholy is coming forward a little bit more now, because currently he's just not really doing that as much as 3rd man. He's staying really far back, and the rotation is just very slow in that regard. And if that's something they change, they could do so much more. If the rotation was proper, I think in that situation that just occurred, where Explosion just slid back and went for the shot himself, he was going to rotate back, and then Unholy would have taken the shot, which would have been a very much, just a lot of a better shot. Explosion, good 50 off the bar, and Unholy, good read on it, but AMDT, an even better read on Unholy, and equalizes this game. Explosion actually not the greatest 50, and Unholy very predictable where that ball was gonna go. And just gets clean red by AMDT. Uses booty to get that out a little bit, but is his booty fat enough? It seems to be the case. Explosion. A very good mechanical play, gets a flip reset. Yes, it is a read by creativity indeed. And that was the question. Whether creativity was going to challenge that properly, or whether he was going to get faked out. Henry, up for it, misses. AMDT with a shot, and Holy, what are you doing? Just sliding in net, and he was there for so long. He was there when the shot got taken. Just completely lost sense of direction. And that just goes in, and a terrible mistake in defense from Unholy. Explosion, up for it. Shot, boomer to the back of the net. And that is a direct equalizer. Making up for that mistake. Good call off from Explosion to say to Henrik, mate, I'm going for this one. I'm putting this to the back of the net with 113 kilometers an hour. And you cannot stop me. You're not going to stop me. And what a shot. What an equalizer. Silver out. Gets a hit on it. Now there are two attackers. We're in the half, and it almost worked out. Explosion does get it on target. AMDT is forced to save it out. Now AMDT, Explosion, and Unholy in that blue half. Henrik, not the greatest clear. He was up very early. He couldn't get that much power behind it. Gives the attacking people more than enough time to think about where that ball is going. Explosion does get it on target, but Silver Owl will be back in time. And Holy actually bumped, I think it was creativity once again. Good save by Henrik. Good jump in there. Now Holy. Misses that read, and now the net is completely open. Henrik is forced to save, but he doesn't! And Henrik, with a terrible mistake on defense. And they do go down with a terrible mistake, and that is gutting. Henrik, the man who scored the own goal as well, which was the losing goal. Henrik, can he make it equal? No, he can't, and creativity will hit that one out. Explosion and Henrik and Unholy instantly leaving. And fair enough. Fair enough, because that end would not have satisfied anyone except for Illusional. That mistake in defense was absolutely gutting. There must be so much pressure on you as well, to be fair. I said it game 4, yeah, you were right. You were right. GG's MDT. What a match. My throat is so sore off of that one, but indeed, Illusional Gaming, the team that, as we switch back to this, hello. Illusional Gaming, now the only team in the circuit who has a loss record of 0, absolutely nothing. The team that were able to hold on. And what a match we got as well. Almost 3 overtimes out of 4 matches. Surely that should have been an overtime, but Henrik with a mistake on defense. And that's how it happens. That's how it goes. You make one mistake and you're out. That is the level we're at. But GG's to both teams. They played absolutely incredible, and I think we got the matches that we wanted. Obviously, a game 5 would have been a little bit more perfect. But hey, can you really complain? Can you really complain after seeing a fight like that, going to overtime 2 times, which should have been 3? I can't complain. I very much can't. And oh my throat took a hit. And boy, do I love it. If that's going to be the games. Yeah, there is a giveaway as well at 11. So in an hour, almost, in an hour and 10 minutes, after we do this matchup, or not this one, obviously that's on your screen, but Old Gamers versus Lemony, Memini. There will be a giveaway, and I have to still set up the match as well. So that's something that I will do. Really well played indeed, Silver. And obviously, if you need another cast at any point, I'd be glad to follow your journey. Whether you guys can keep off that or keep that 0 loss record. Obviously not in games, but in totals, what do you call it? Matches played or matchups. Yeah, after this one, we've got Old Gamers versus Memini, which it's a tier 4 matchup. Tier 4 Div 7 if I'm not mistaken. Div 6 actually, so I was mistaken. Silver Owl's owl is 30. You don't say. You love to hear that someone's owl was 30. Done your research, definitely. What rank are you guys actually in matchmaking, Kiefer? Because you guys are a tier 1 team, right? Memini. Monkey rank. So basically, like, any rank, that is. Everybody's a monkey anywhere. I might add, while I'm setting up this next game, I'm just taking my time. Low GC. Oh, I thought Kiefer played in. Yeah, but I asked you, Kiefer, because I realized that Silver Owl and or at least both Illusional and Fireborn would be low GC, because that is, well, if they're both 4-0 in the current league, and that is C3 to low GC. Yeah, low GC is the best rank to be at. Personally, I'm a low GC as well. Obviously not right now, but tier 1ish, yeah. The actual people. Low GCs. Mate, if you want to play together anytime, hit me up. I'm a low GC as well, or I was last season. So, you're D3. That was noticeable, AMDT. Like, you could smell it even. You could smell the toxicity. Because D3 is an absolute shit house. We are tier 1, but I'm actually tier 3. Carried by Hypheria. Carried by a caster.